Welcome back to episode 3. It's episode 3, right?
Yeah, it is episode
I'm losing
3.
count already of Rate My Build. You guys have been asking for it. Cody, before we get this thing started, what do people need to do to increase their chances of getting on to this show?
Yeah, just like we said in the last video, first thing is a high quality screenshot. So please submit a screenshot through your Xbox, through your PS4, through your PC, not on your cell phone, please. And make sure you include everything in the screenshot. So we want to see your badges, your takeover, your name, your player. Just try to include as much in that screenshot as possible.
Somebody comment on this video right now how to take a screenshot on Xbox and PS4. I'll pin it to the top of this video so everyone can see how you take screenshots.
Easy enough.
Because I actually don't even know how. Really. Do you know
It's
how?
very easy, yes.
It's very easy. Okay.
Spencer, I think we have 1 or 2 builds that were submitted really recently, too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we do. So we didn't start at the top. I kind of sift through the builds and pick some fun ones, pick some really good ones, others that I think the guys would enjoy discussing. So still definitely submit those builds.
Yeah, I saw some people ask, like, how do you guys go through? Do you just start at the top and work your way down? That's not necessarily true, like we said in the beginning, and like I'm repeating for the 3rd time, because this is super important, you guys. Make sure you submit good screenshots capturing all the information to us.
Exactly, and that's what Sleepy Samurai did.
Sleepy Samurai.
The first build, congratulations. We're running point guard first here. So Sleepy Samurai, let's see what the guys had to say about your build.
All right, so we got Sleepy Samurai here. His player, he plays Park and Rec. He's a point guard, 6'5", 177, minimum arms. A quick recap of what he says on the notes. He says Kobe. I guess his player is modeled after Kobe. Shout out to Swizz, Nate, and Wolf. Shout out to you, Sleepy Samurai. This is a Mamba build, more emphasis on defense more than most other scoring machines. He went max rebounding to get 2 extra defensive badges. Also, thanks to Temple of Boondock, which was on our last episode, I believe.
Shout out.
Shout out to Boondock for his Shaq appearance. So we scroll down a bit. We see a Kobe, Bean, and Shaq. So I'm assuming Boondock is Shaq.
Yeah, for sure.
And then CB Samurai. That's pretty dope.
Are they like the duo in Park or what? I
hope so.
Yeah, they got to be the duo.
They pull up with a Kobe and Shaq and twos. I might be shook.
Facts. Especially with this build, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This build is it right here.
That's it.
Facts.
So it looks like it's a swarm. So it's the BP build, quote unquote.
Not 6'3" though.
Yeah, not 6'3", it's 6'5".
Which
But he
is
can still
fine.
speed boost for
Yeah,
87 ball control.
Yeah.
Has hella defense. I mean, this build.
Yeah, I like how he went with more defensive badges. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably put pick dodger on. I just realized that. I don't know about no pick. I've never played with no pick dodger, so I feel like that. I don't know. I don't like that, but
Yeah, I would take down Tyler's defender completely and put it on pick dodger or pickpocket. If you want to go no pick dodger, you could do that. I'll probably put it on pick or pick dodger.
I think this build is almost perfect, man. Like it's so good. I mean, scoring machine, he's got his attributes are just great. Like you said, it's like the BP build. So I mean,
I feel like the shooting badges are good. I feel like the finishing badges are good. The playmaking ones.
Yeah, I'd probably switch around some stuff.
It's kind of tough because he only gets 12.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's difficult to like. I don't know. I think the defensive badge layout is perfect. Like for what you have, like perfect shooting badge layout is perfect. Finishing badge layout is perfect. So
yeah, I
love the build. I'm in love with it. I like it.
No, the build's great for sure. He's definitely got an amazing build.
Honestly, though, but the shooting badges, I would.
Did you take off catch and shoot?
Yeah, and max out odds on the purple, range extender purple, green machine
purple. Yeah.
And then maybe you can leave it bronze if you want, or just max out that out. Just completely take off catch and shoot.
Yeah,
if you're playing guard with this build, you're not going to really be shooting off the catch. You're going to have the ball in your hand, dribbling.
Yeah, you're not. The only reason I think the only reason I could see him putting it on is if he's like
shooting guard,
playing threes and he's playing like the 2 guard, which then it makes sense. But if he's bringing the ball up, then just take it off and maximize the other stuff. So yeah, it's a good point. The takeover's fine. Yeah, shot creator. Yeah, it's fine. I like the build. It's really
He
good.
can always slasher, but
This guy in Sexy doesn't have tie handles, I feel like, but I don't know. Besides that,
then he'll have to take up like Dimer or something.
I know he doesn't have enough.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He's kind of limited with 12. Usually, the way people make this build is 20, 20, 15, 5.
So I don't know if you can get 2015 badges or 20 finishing badges.
Yeah, that's
BP doesn't even have 20.
He does.
I'm 90% sure he doesn't.
Reed does. Reed has 20. It's 20.
Maybe his idea behind it is like if he wants more defensive badges because he's playing a lot of 2s and he's checking ball, like I could see that making some sense.
I'm 90% BPs is 15 finishing, 20 shooting, 15 playmaking, and 5 defensive. I think.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either, but
besides
that, I'll rate the build. I'll give it a 9.5. And that reason being is I feel like you should have. I personally would have had more playmaking badges and a little bit less defense. I probably went down to like 7 defensive badges and got 15 playmaking or 6 defensive badges, something like that. Personally, but that's on you. So yeah, 9.5 for me.
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. First 10 of the year. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I think it's literally perfect. Again, especially he's just playing Park and Rec, so I get why he's putting the defensive badges there. I can understand catch and shoot if you're playing 3s. If you're playing 2s with catch and shoot, take it off. If you're playing both, then you can literally just switch it in between games. So, and then the attributes perfect. Shot creator takeover. I think it's a perfect build. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I think it's really good for Park. I think this is a great Park build because he has a lot of defense. He could dribble, he could dunk, he could shoot. It's like perfect, right? Like you can do everything in Park. Rec, same thing for Rec. It's a great 2-guard build. The only thing I don't like is he has shot creator to takeover, but he has no difficult shots. So it's like might be hard for him to get takeover. I'm not really sure how often he gets it. Usually you get a lot of shot creator of hitting 3s or shooting leaner mids or something. So that kind of doesn't correlate. I think it would have been better with a slasher badge or
playmaker.
Slasher badge. Or playmaking, maybe. But great build. I mean, this would be a really fun Park build to have. I would definitely use it if I had it.
For sure.
So I'll give him 9.5.
So there was Kobe Bean Bryant featured with a small appearance by Shaq as well. That was fun. If you like Shaq, stay tuned because he might be right around the corner as well.
Are you telling me there's 2 Shaqs in this video?
There could be 3 or 4. Who knows? We'll see.
Guys, if you haven't noticed, people in chat, and probably us already because we're spamming it up with the emotes, we have memberships on the channel now. So you can become a member of the channel for a low price of 99 cents. Literally as low as we could set it. We couldn't make it free, so I put it as low as possible.
Yep.
That's the price of entry to get in and be able to have not only like a loyalty badge next to your name, which will build up over time to the full Pacers Gaming logo, but you also get to use the emotes in chat. And we have special Rate My Build emotes. So as we're going through this video and you guys are in chat, because this is obviously a premiere since it's so long and I'm just talking forever, you guys can use those emotes to rate the builds. And then as we get more members, we're able to add more. So I want to get 1 through 10.
That'd be fun.
I think I have like 4, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Gotcha.
Right,
so halfway there.
Halfway there. We just need a couple more members to fill out those emotes. So make sure you use them. Coming up next, because Cody couldn't pronounce his name, Odd Percolate. I hope I pronounced it right. Perhaps from Indonesia, even.
He might be.
So we got some international builds coming in. Let's see what the guys think about that.
Odd
Percolate? Percolate?
Percolate.
I don't know if it's percolate.
Yeah, percolate. Yeah. I'm gonna say percolate. That's what I'm gonna go with. So odd percolate. I'm gonna go with.
Taking a guess.
Plays Park Pro-Am in my career. He's a shooting guard, 6'6", 180. And he is a slasher. So obviously his finishing attributes are extremely high.
He's from Indonesia too.
Yeah, and like we say, he's from Indonesia, which is awesome. He's got really, really good finishing attributes. And then surprisingly, he's actually got really, really good shooting attributes for being a slasher, which is really good. He's pretty fast, He's got pretty good physical attributes. His defensive ones aren't too bad. And then let's get into the badges.
When they say he's got jump shot 49.
Yeah, he's got. Yeah,
There it is.
There it is.
This year, I don't know.
I
don't know about
this year,
49 this year. That was my shot in the league the last 2 years, so I'm biased towards it in the league, but I don't know about this year. Finishing badges. Purple, contact and fancy, which is fine. Acrobat and slithery on silver. Relentless and consistent on bronze, which is good.
I'd probably find a way to get Giant Slayer.
Yeah, I would probably take off consistent and relentless, and I think I'd put it on silver Giant Slayer. I might even take down Acrobat off silver to bronze, and then
I don't know what I'll do. I'll just take off Acrobat, max out slithery to purple, and then consistent and relentless, and probably put it on Giant Slayer or just.
What do you want Giant Slayer on? Bronze
Silver?
Or silver?
I think it's
Silver or just max out relentless, I guess, because if you dribbling the ball, that could help.
Okay. And then shooting badges, catch and shoot, difficult shots.
I don't know about purple difficult shots, but
yeah, I don't know about purple difficult shots.
You might want to throw on hot zone hunter.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would take off difficult shots on hot zone.
Yep. And it depends how much you're dribbling the ball too.
True. I don't know if this guy's playing like off ball, on ball, or like So
playmaking, quick first step, space creator, it's fine. Unpluckable handles for days. Again, I think it depends on how much you're dribbling the ball. So
for sure,
if the ball's in your hands a lot, you might wanna put up. It depends. I would probably take off handles for days if you're just going to be like an off ball player. So it just depends what you want to do. And then defensive badges, intimidator on gold. I'd probably drop that, especially because you're not going to be guarding ball every play. I'd probably put up interceptor.
Would you drop intimidator to bronze, or would you?
I think intimidator bronze and interceptor gold is good. Like just switch them.
Yeah, just swap them. Yeah, and then keep on clamps and pick dodger when you occasionally guard ball, or if you end up getting caught where like you have to go 5-6 possessions with guarding ball, you still have some defense. So. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I think what makes or breaks this build is, is literally how much you're like controlling the offense. If shot creator takeover. If you have the ball a lot, then
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like if he had the ball, it'd be really tough. He'd run out of stamina.
Yeah, but if you're catch and shoot from the corner with 81 3 ball, and you can work out of the corner, and you got quick first step, you can make plays, and I think it's a good build. So it just depends. It just depends on how you use this build, I would say.
I think it's a decent build, especially because he has shooting in it. That's good. But like, just a few tweaks for me. I would just change a few shooting badges. I wouldn't have difficult shots. I would definitely go hot zone hunter. If you're in the corner, I'd probably put corner specialist on too, maybe, and take down catch and shoot, maybe. If you're playing the corner a lot.
Nah, but I don't know. If it's Park, leave the catch and shoot. I don't think you need corner at all. With 81 3 ball.
Yeah, but he plays pro-am too.
Oh, true. Yeah. So, if you're playing pro-am in the corner, definitely throw on corner specialist and silver.
Wolf, do you find? Quick question: how important do you think corner is if you have like an 80+3 ball in the corner? Like, let's say you can green 10 out of 10 with corner, or green 9 out of 10. How much do you think you can green? I'm putting you on the spot a little bit here, but I'm just curious what you think.
I think having it silver at most is good. Like regardless of the ball. Yeah.
Regardless, yeah, I think so too. That's what I was
like on rebound and wing. I have 17 shooting, and they could all go to purple. I just put it corner specialist silver, and then I'm good with that.
Gotcha.
Okay. Glad you're 50. Maybe you should put in Hall of Fame. Maybe you should put in Hall of Fame.
Nah. Never. I got D-face purple. I'm trying to jig. We pretty much covered all the badges. I would like to see slithery purple. I think that badge.
I actually like that. Interesting to put a purple. And take off relentless and consistent and put Giant Slayer. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that or you could do purple contact, purple fancy, purple slithery, and then silver relentless. It depends. Like, I don't know. You could like mess with it, but I think slithery purple is a must. We talked about the shooting badges. Take off difficult. Put on hot zone. Depending on what you're playing pro-am, maybe do catch and shoot silver and corner specialist silver. That's pretty solid. Playmaking's fine. Maybe if you're playing, I don't know, Space Creator, kind of iffy. You can put that on post spin out the corner. If you're playing Pro-Am, really glitchy. And then defense, take down Intimidator to bronze and put it max out Interceptor, and you should be fine there. Overall, I think the build's solid.
It's a solid build too. And
Yeah,
he also notes once he gets 99, he gets elite contacts, 98 gets pro contacts. So that'll help the build too. He's at a 97 right now.
True. Yeah, so you get the contacts.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's a pretty good build. Switch a couple things around with the finishing badges, and once you get it to a 99.9, I think you'll obviously, as with any build, you'll see the full potential. And yeah, just to reiterate, I think it just really depends on if you're handling the ball a lot with this build in Park, Rec, Pro-Am. I don't love it. But if you're out of the corner or, in like isolation situations without the ball, all the time, I really like the build. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I think the build's interesting for I don't know if I really like it for Pro-Am. For Park and stuff, I think it's interesting. Because you really can't speed boost on the build. You're kind of limited. You don't have a lot of playmaking badges. Yeah, you could dunk on people at 99 or whatever, but I think it's more of a Park build to me. I think if you adjust some of those badges, it'll help out this build a lot also with your shooting performance and stuff like that. But besides that, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a 7.
I'm gonna do 7 as well. This build, I guess, it's 6'6", so it can't really guard the corner in Pro-Am. It's kind of small. It could play the shooting guard, but then it can't put the ball on the floor. The playmaker's not that high. It could be kind of like an off-ball sharp-ish kind of role in Pro-Am. So it's kind of that's what I see it. The shot creating badge is okay. I can see why he kind of went difficult Hall of Fame, I guess. True. Because he tries to get badge maybe in Park, shooting leaners and stuff. So I guess it's kind of smart on him to correlate the badges with the takeover. So I guess that works.
Actually, true.
Overall, I think it's a great Park build because he can play defense. He could dribble a little bit, could shoot, could dunk. 6'6", so it's kind of big. But for Pro-Am, I don't really see where this build fits because it can't really rebound. It can't play the corner. Can't dribble, so it's going to be tough at shooting guard. So that's why I give it a 7. But yeah, overall, decent build. Definitely good for Park. Pro-Am, not so much.
So if you were waiting for that NBA 2K Lab code, we're going to make you wait at least one more build.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Next up, speaking of, is Nevs 2ZK. Gotten a pretty interesting build.
He does.
We'll see what the guys think about that.
All right, so is that actually his name? Oh, it is. Okay, so Nick, we got the names in common. Nick, but he's got an H, so only difference. All right, but here we go. We got Nevs 2ZK at Nevs 2K on Twitter. Small ball 4. He's a 94 overall. Only plays Pro-Am in my career. He's a small forward, 6'8", 250. Default arms uses Tony Parker with Rudy Gay and John Wall 60-40. All right. So off the rip here, honestly,
he's actually a 95 overall, by the way, because I see he has 5.
He has 5 more. Yeah, but
I think he can max out his steal and blocks to 95. So
okay. Yeah. All right. So besides that, a small ball 4 is very interesting. I have never really seen this ever used. I feel like if this thing doesn't, I feel like this build doesn't excel in anything. It doesn't excel at. What does it excel at?
Yeah, just looking at it, it looks like it's a pure sharp pie chart. Small forward, but he did not max the 3 ball. He maxed the post fade. Left the 3 ball at a 73, and then put a lot of defensive attributes, a lot of post moves, and a lot of.
So basically, he excels in the post. That's about it.
Yeah, he's basically like a post player. He got a 90 post fade. He has deep fades, purple. Quick draw purple, and then he has back down Punisher silver. So he's trying to post something up.
I'll be honest, that's interesting. Just looking at your finishing badges here, fancy footwork, back down Punisher since you're a post, that's good. Slithery finisher. I mean, I think with your 7 finishing badges, I mean, I feel like that's not actually too bad. Yeah.
I'll probably take off Slithery, put contact silver. I mean, I think you need contact finisher regardless of what build you're on.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Because anybody that comes in the paint puts their hands up, he's not gonna make a shot.
And then for shooting, I mean, you got that purple dephase, the purple quick draw, purple catch and shoot, bronze shots, corner specialist, range extender. I mean, I think that's all pretty good to me. I honestly don't think I'd change anything there.
I would probably lower
maybe hot zone hunter, get that up somehow.
Yeah, I would lower catch and shoot to silver and take off difficult shots and then put gold hot zone.
Yeah.
Cody, what's his name again?
Nevs 2K.
Nevs 2K.
What's his full? You said his full name. I wanted to know his
Nicholas
full name.
Jackson Jr.
All right, Nicholas Jackson Jr. I'm gonna be as objective as possible.
There is an 8.
I don't like this build at
No, not at all. I don't even know how to critique this.
All right, your post fades at 90. Yeah, that's good.
But like he put defensive attributes in like almost every single category.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. He messed up with the pie chart. I'm gonna be sure.
Yeah, like let's call a spade a spade. Like the pie
it's a pure shot pie chart, and he maxed all his defense. Didn't max all his shooting.
Like at that point, you might as well have just done a different pie chart. If that
it's actually a sharp and finishing pie chart. Actually,
yeah.
So you don't have purple finishing.
He could get purple finishing.
And I want to think, I want to keep it like productive and positive. Because I think there were some,
if he goes up, he could get.
I'm just, you guys are good. I want to stay productive, but it's like, I don't know, man. There's not much with this build. I just don't. The badge layout, like.
Yeah, shooting, I put this whole thing in rice.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. Like, I'd probably put it in rice. I think, like Wolf said, like you can just get something way more. I think you picked the pie chart and you put it all in different attribute categories, which
he should have done a hybrid. He should have done he should have made a rebound and wing build. Basically, I have a rebound and wing build that is basically defending and shooting. I get an 80 post rate instead of a 90, but I mean, what's 10 points? You know what I mean? I mean, my badges are 7, 17. 6 and then 16 defending. So it's like way more spread out. I get Hall of Fame defending. So I was like, I don't know. I feel like he messed up the build with the attribute distribution. And I don't know where. I guess we're saying he can get Hall of Fame finishing. I don't know how.
If you look at the finishing badges, it has a purple it has Hall of Fame, but like shooting has Hall of Fame. And if you go down to playmaking and defense, they don't have the option.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah. Then okay. Yeah, nah. If he had Hall of Fame, he only had 7 badges for there.
No, Wolf, I think that's a good point. Like, I think you said it perfectly though. Like, it's the attribute distribution.
No, it is 100%.
It's not even necessarily the pie chart itself. You could have made this pie chart. Any pie chart, just a little side tip. Any pie chart in the game that you guys make, like, you can make it work for you as long as you play towards that pie chart strengths.
Right.
No matter now the height and the weight, all that's relative, but you can make any pie chart in the game work for you as the player. It's just with this one, you're not playing towards any strength, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to us. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I think he invested way too much into rebounding and defense. And if he was going to invest that much in rebounding and defense, he should have won a shooting and defending pie chart instead of a finishing and shooting pie chart, and then invest all your points into a section of the pie chart that's not like the majority, So, this build needs help. It needs help.
Yeah,
I'll take off Space Creator completely.
Yep, and
probably throw it on. I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, to be honest.
I'll probably max out Break Starter and then maybe throw it on like Unpluckable, the extra badge, bronze Unpluckable or something.
Yeah. I would because I still, if he's gonna like keep, he invested stuff. So if he wants to like keep this build, I would knock Slithery down 1 and put back down Punisher. You might as well go all out on the post fades at this point. That's my thought process behind that. Take off difficult shots. put up corner specialist or range extender, I would say.
Hot zone. I'd go hot zone.
Or yeah, hot zone.
Definitely hot zone.
I didn't even see that he didn't have hot zone on. Yeah, that's a good point. Playmaking, take off space creator. Probably put on.
Playmaking's tough.
You can max out breakdown.
There's not much you can do. I would really, put.
Yeah, maybe unpluckable. Maybe I don't know. Maybe not.
Just max
The
breakdown.
space creator, like if he does any type of hop step, he's gonna fumble the ball.
Yeah.
His playmaking is
I don't know the point of that.
a 63 ball handle. So any type of hop step he does to try to break an ankle off a space creator move, he's gonna fumble the ball. So
That's a good point. Yeah.
definitely just take it off. I mean, you're not gonna get the benefit out of using space creator because those are for like hop step jumpers and for shot creators, basically.
Yeah. And
defensive badges.
I actually like his defensive badge layout. I think
with what you got, I mean,
with what you're doing,
rip intercept there, but
yeah.
I'll probably take off clamps and just throw that interceptor.
You take off clamps.
Yeah, leave bronze box, take off clamps, do silver interceptor, and then just leave gold rebound.
I'm not mad at it. Yeah.
I'll give it a 2.
Ooh, that's.
I mean, I was almost gonna give it a 1, to be honest. I just don't think it's useful for anything. Yeah, you got the fades, but like his just attributes are just so out of whack. Like it's just so bad. There's just no way you can have you can't have a finishing pie chart and have 7 finishing badges. Like he just doesn't excel. It just doesn't excel at anything. Every build excels at something. This build isn't excelling at what it should excel at.
That's the key.
Like that's the key of making a build and the pie charts. So like it's gotta excel at those things you're picking. It's excelling at one thing, and that's post scoring. I mean, it could have excelled at a lot more. I think if you would have went the right route. Like I actually think that shooting a defensive would have been the right play because I see you like the defensive stuff, and I feel like you inside your brain you wanted finishing too, but like you just try to mix them both too much, and it just didn't work out for you. So yeah, I would just remake the whole build.
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. A little better because like, all right, it does excel at post phase, right? Like this build could play, but he only plays pro-am. I mean, it's a corner build. Like he's gonna hit his threes. Yeah. He's gonna get his defensive boards. He could probably jig a little bit in the post. But you're right, it could have been a lot better. I think what he messed up is he put way too much playmaking, way too much. All he needs is 6. All you need is post spin and first step, gold, and you're done. You could have put those extra 4, all those extra attributes into finishing and probably had about 12 finishing badge points, which would have made the build 10 times better because then you could have had purple badges, maybe contact finisher purple. Maybe you could have had way higher driving layup and driving dunk and stand-in dunk. So yeah, my opinion, I mean, the build is okay. It could have been 10 times better. But since he only plays pro-am, this is a simple spot up. Like he should be able to hit all his threes. He could post fade, grab rebounds. I mean, it does the little things well. So that's why I give it a 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 as well. And I think the big reason is to just know outside of my career, he's only playing pro-am. So and I think
that makes it 10 times worse, to be honest.
Do you think it makes it 10 times worse? I guess
are we looking at competitive pro-am, or are we looking at like we're playing with our friends and we're playing the worst people in the world? Like I don't know what we're looking at here.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I think with like with this build, you're still gonna be able to hit open corner threes. You're still gonna grab some rebound. I mean, I'm still giving it a 5. Like I don't think a 5 is good by any means. I would personally, if I had this build, I'd remake the build completely. Especially if you said you were playing park and stuff, I'd probably give it a 2 or a 3. But I'm just giving it a 5 just because I think it can be pretty good offensively for what it's worth in pro-am. But I mean, I don't like the build. Like don't get it twisted. Like I don't think the build is good at all. I'm giving it to you just because you're only playing one game mode. So you get a 5 out of 10.
So it's about that time, right? 2K Lab premium membership code. After this no, I'm just kidding. It's right now. It's right now, you guys. So what we're gonna have you do is actually on this video, we want you to comment down below what can we do or what are you looking for to become better at NBA 2K? Whether it's advice, is it coaching, is it more content? What is it? What are you looking for to make you better at the game? That's what we want to know down below. We'll pick one of you to be this episode's premium subscription winner to NBA 2K Lab.
Heck yeah, awesome.
Who's coming up next?
We got another Shaq. If you've stayed with us this long, an exciting time because Shaq is making another appearance, but it's actually the oh gosh. Woo! It's been a long day, guys, but we have the Caucasian Shaq up next. Sorry, I just slammed the table too, but let's throw it to the guys and see what they have to say about the Caucasian Shaq.
So right here we got the Caucasian Shaq. Woo! At C Smith 2K. 97 overall. He plays Park Rec Pro Am my career. He's a power forward, 6'10", 256, max arms. And his little notes say unlocks contact dunks. He has goal first step, and he moves like a guard. Okay.
So to take note, he's a Caucasian Shaq who moves like a guard. So he's getting glitchy. Like
That boy is moving.
That's glitchy.
Let me see this. Okay, so he's a paint beast. So it's a half finishing, half defending power chart.
Yeah.
It looks solid. I mean, the attributes
it's great.
It looks solid. He has a lot of he has contacts. He gets standing and driving contacts because he's a power forward with 85 drive dunk. He has 92 block, good rebounding, 88 interior defense, 60 steal. I mean, I think the attributes are pretty fine. He has high post move. I would like him to. Well, I'm not sure how the badge thing works, like the points, but maybe he could have put maxed out pass accuracy and then ball handle instead of post moves. Just because he's not doing any post moves, he's just blowing by people with first step. So
yeah,
he could have done a little better with that. Because then, if you have high pass accuracy, you don't need break starter. So he could have did like maybe gold first step and then like I don't know silver downhill to on the breaks or bailout or something. Like he won't need break starter with high pass accuracy. So that's pretty. That's one thing he could have changed.
I have a question. Would you go
6'10"? Huh?
I was gonna say, would you go Hall of Fame Pro Touch, or would you take that off and go something else?
I'd take it off. I'd take it off.
I'd take it off too.
Put on
Like,
Giants.
Yeah, I'll take it
I
off
don't know
and
if you
use
need
those more
Giants,
basketball.
but what about Relentless? Maybe no.
I think he needs. No, I mean he. So right here, like he's playing big man, right?
Oh yeah, true.
No, he's the Caucasian Shaq. So he's playing the big.
Drop stepper, baby.
Nah, he needs pick and roll of bronze. Like you're gonna be setting screens. You're gonna be
You
rolling
definitely
for the
need
cup.
that.
I would even be glitchy. I'll throw on Lob City bronze because this build could definitely catch lobs. He's 6'10", with an 85 driving dunk. So lobs off the pick and roll is going to be like the bread and butter for this. And then he has 2 more bash points. You can put it on putback boss.
Yeah, I was
Silver.
gonna say putback boss.
So yeah, you do bronze Lob City, bronze pick and roll, and then silver putback boss, and leave everything else the same.
I want to, Wolf. I want to ask you this question too, and Swizz, you too. So I said Giant Slayer just because at least put on something because okay, sure he's like a big, but like he's 6'10". Most people that are gonna be guarding the pick and roll 6'11", 7 feet, maybe 7'1". Like,
Sure.
could he still need that? I'm just asking. I don't know when it comes to this. I just think that you.
I think there's more useful things for it.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
just because I don't know. I would go putback because especially if you're getting your build contacts, you're getting that board, get putback boss, you're just getting the extra boost when you go back up with it.
Right.
So I think that's pretty smart.
I think there's better bash point usage than Giant Slayer, in my opinion. But yeah, no, I think he should take off Pro Touch completely and spread it out a little bit within other badges because I think that will help him. I think he definitely needs Lob City and pick and roll of bronze though because those could be really glitchy for him.
For sure.
Especially with a guard that likes to throw lobs. Because once he gets a step on that center, he's 6'10", he's super fast, and he can dunk. He probably gets both alley packages, so this build's booming. Shooting, slippery off ball bronze, that's perfect. I mean, that's what a big should have on. Playmaking is fine for what his attributes are.
Mm-hmm.
First step goal, he has blow bys, break starters because he has no pass accuracy in his build. So you get those R1L ones. So defending.
I would. Okay, I feel like there's quite a bit of things to change here. To be honest,
Yeah,
A lot.
definitely.
like I would take down post move. I would take down intimidator. I think you need chase down. I would go box. Like there's worm.
Yeah. I will take down intimidator bronze. So that gives us 3 badge points. I will max out, put those 3 in box. I'll have gold box. Then I'll take down post move completely. Then put 1 attribute point in chase down. So that gives us 3 more. And then the last 3, I'll do Hall of Fame interceptor and then silver pogo.
I mean, I don't play big man, so I don't really know how effective worm is.
Worm's not that.
No, pogo stick, no.
Yeah, silver pogo.
I would take down Intimidator to bronze. That gives us 3 points. I would take post move lockdown. I would probably say to bronze for now. I might even take it off completely, but I'll leave it on bronze just because you don't want to get mashed. So that gives us 6 points. I'd probably put box on gold. So we have 3 points. I'd put pogo on silver. And I'm gonna do something a little different here too, just because I tell like it works for the centers I play with, I think pretty well, but I would probably actually take down interceptor, maybe to bronze, maybe off, and then I'd put on defensive leader. Honestly, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. I'll explain why though. The only reason I do that is because I think interceptor it's an uber important badge. I think everyone should have it on, except for the big. I think you can get away with not having it on if you're playing, in towards the paint of the pick and roll. And defensive leader, put it up. It gives everybody boosts and stuff. And I don't know. So I think you could do that, or you could totally leave interceptor on too. Just you have to be getting steals and animations and tip passes and stuff like that. So yeah. So I'd probably, if I was going to take interceptor off, I'd take it off completely and then put on silver defensive leader, maybe bronze brick wall, or switch it. Maybe, I don't know how.
No, well, here's my thing. I think if you're playing park, you don't need brick wall.
No, not at all.
Because there's a park badge that like allows you to set big body screens.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of, I forgot what the name of the badge is, but you get like a Pro 2 or Pro 3, which he probably is a Pro 2 or Pro 3. But if you're playing Pro-Am, definitely need brick wall, at least gold. So maybe, you might take down interceptor to bronze and max out that brick wall to gold for your guards. But if you're playing park, don't need brick wall. If you are playing Pro-Am, put it on gold.
Ooh, so I think so just to make it simple for this guy, this is exactly what I would do then. And I'm done, I promise.
We've changed this guy's defensive badges around.
I know.
He's so confused right now.
I know. He's confused. All right, if you're watching, this is what I would do. Take your pen, your pencil, get a notepad, get whatever. Here's what I would do. Final answer. Swap post move lockdown and box. So put box on Hall of Fame, take off post move lockdown. Swap interceptor and brick wall. And then I would take down intimidator from to bronze and then put on defensive leader on gold. That's what I would do with the build.
I would get chased down artist in there.
Okay, that's fine.
Definitely chase.
I think it's broken.
Yep. I would put on defensive leader and then I'd leave on rim protector Hoff and rebound chaser Hoff. That's what I would do personally. And do we talk about his what's it called? What does he have? Glass or does he have rim protector badge?
Yeah, rim badge. Yeah.
Rim badge. Okay. I'm gonna give him a 8 out of 10. I like the attribute layout for the most part. I don't think there's any complaints with that. I like I like rim badge. That's fine. I think finishing badges, we kind of already went over it. Just swap out pro touch for, what'd you guys say? I think you guys said pick and roller, and then Lob City.
Yeah, Lob City and silver putback.
Yeah.
So switch that around. Slippery off ball's fine. Break starter, quick first step, that's fine. And then we wasted a lot of time with you going back and forth on defensive badges. So hopefully you get whatever we gave you on that. And then the outfits. I like the outfit. I actually like the outfit. It's not too bad. You got the You got the double string hoodie with the glasses. Look like your guys' eyes are closed in that picture, but I'm gonna give you. We're gonna go 8 out of 10.
Okay, no, finish it.
No, you're good. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10. That's what we're doing.
Okay. I'm gonna do 8 out of 10 as well. I mean, the badges we went over all the badges. Attributes, like I said, I'll probably put down post moves, max out pass accuracy and ball handle to get the same amount of badge points. Just so you don't have to use break starter. That's one of the things I'll change for this build. Love the name, Caucasian Shaq. He got the build for it. Yeah, but he got to take off the black air for once. Like, those got to go. Those got to go. I don't know about those black forces.
All right, that's a good point. You got to go.
Those got to go.
Gotta get the off whites,
bro.
Yeah, you got to get the all whites or off whites, whatever.
I didn't even know.
Black forces, not it. Those are not it.
I'll give the build a 9. I like the build. I think you just need to change the defensive badges around and fix your finishing badges, take out pro touch, and do what we said. And I think the build will be golden, honestly. It's that simple.
Nice.
So many Shaqs, Cody. So many Shaqs in this episode, but we're done with Shaq.
Are we?
We're done. We're done with Shaqs.
All right, we're done.
Another special guest coming up.
Okay.
It may not be. I don't know how the build is. Cody's the one that saw the build. However, the gamer tag. What do you call it?
Gamer tag. You're
Gamer
spot on.
tag.
Yep.
I'm a gamer.
Yep.
The gamer tag is Larry Legend, one of our own. Let's throw it to the guys and see what they think.
Okay. All right. Ron Washington, Larry Legend. He's playing all the game modes. He's a center, 7'2", 290.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's literally. Yeah.
He's a beast, but he's slower than molasses.
Yeah. He
Jesus.
definitely is. He's got. We'll go right. We'll transition right in. He's got 51 speed. Man, he's shooting the hell out of the ball. Like
44 excel, 43 vert. Don't forget about that.
Yeah. He's moving and he's literally moving.
That's all he's doing is shooting the ball.
Yeah. So
I hope he's guarding the corner, because if he's on pick and roll, it's gonna be a long.
It's wrap. If you're, I'll tell you
it's over.
right now. That's a great point. Let's get that out of the way now. If you're guarding pick and roll, throw the building rice, it's done. You're not moving.
Yeah. Please put him in the corner, like whatever pro team you got.
Yeah. Let's talk. So his finishing badge, he's got back down Punisher. You only got one badge, so whatever you want. It's all preference. I don't know. There's no strategic layout too much, I don't think. Yeah. Maybe for finishing. Shooting, he's got every single shooting badge that one can have. So, I would Hobson Hunter, Deadeye, Deep Fades, Corner, Green Machine, Take off Flexible. Take that off.
Yeah, put on. I would put on
Pick and
Deep
Popper.
Fades.
Up Deep Fades, put on Pick and Popper maybe.
Pick and Popper are good.
Yeah.
Put on Ice and Veins. I don't know. Take that off.
Definitely take off Flexible.
Yeah, take off Flexible, go purple Deep
Fades, and then probably Max Quick Draw. I mean, why not?
What do you guys think about his playmaking badges?
Okay, first off, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I think it's 3.
They're solid.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
The bush shaking.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe take off corner specialist, but that's probably fine. Actually, I thought his 3 was a lot higher than what it was.
Okay. Playmaking badges. Do we like them? Do we like his playmaking badge?
I'll do bronze needle, silver break starter. I think the rest.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd go break starter since you're big.
Yeah.
What about Lob City passer? Is he? I don't know. He might not use. I don't know if how much he's going to use that. Leave it on.
It depends on the team. Like his guards could be slashers. They could.
Sure. I'd probably I'd switch Lob City to. Everyone knows I love bailout. I'd put it on bailout instead of Lob City.
But not bad.
But I think
it's more like a play style thing. The Lob City passer. Maybe he do wrong.
Sure. Okay, and then defensive badge. He's got take down and you can't play the pick and roll with this build.
I'm honest, I don't know what defense this guy's playing with this build.
Yeah, you're not playing much. So I would try to maximize rebounding probably out of the corner. You might want to throw on box on bronze or silver. Maybe put on.
She's like his steals 29 too.
Yeah, you can leave Chase down.
I will take off Intimidator completely. Like no Intimidator.
No Intimidator. Okay.
Max out Rebound Chaser, so that gives us one more badge. Then I'll take down Chase down completely, and I'll just go Gold Rebound Chaser, and then max out Rim Protector to silver.
Sorry, that's me. Over box.
Yeah, I don't think he needs bucks.
Toll-free callers. All right. So yeah. What did I miss? All right. So we're doing. Okay, you said. All right. So take off Intimidator completely, and then you said put it on what, Wolf? You said
I'll max out Rebound Chaser, take off Chase Down, and then max out Rim Protector. Because like if you're playing the corner, you're probably not going to get a lot of chase down blocks.
I agree. I like that.
Yeah, I'll just completely take it off. Just put it on Rim Protector.
Okay. Good deal.
Oh.
I think, yeah. That's a sweet.
I mean, it's too slow. Like he could have just made the build so much better in so many aspects. It's just quite mind blowing to me. Like, I mean, you could have made him shorter. You didn't. I mean, 7'2", whatever. But like, why 2'9"? Like, why do you make him max weight like so like heavy too? And you're a shooter like that. I just don't get that. Like, you're not mashing, so I don't understand the point to be like the biggest guy in the game like that. Regardless, even if you were mashing, I still wouldn't make yourself the biggest guy in the game. But like, I just don't see the point in that. You're just making yourself like the slowest person possible you could be. You can't play any defense. On offense, you have to basically just stand in the same spot you've been staying in the whole game. You can't really move.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You're right. Like the roll on your picks. Like you're not gonna like roll. Like you're gonna be like,
nah. This build has to be a spot up on both ends.
Yeah, like it's not. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is it doing? Like, I feel like that's the problem. He should have made him smaller so he's faster. I don't see the point in 30 shooting badges on a big either. I don't even like 30 shooting badges on the guard because you just don't need them. There's just so many. There's just not enough useful ones, I think, to put. So I feel like you should have went a different, I can't think of the word for it, pie chart or whatever, to mix it up with another, like what defense or finishing, whatever.
Another thing I want to point out too is like he went rim badge. Not a fan.
No, yeah.
You should have went sharp badge. If you have 30 shooting badges, you got to go sharp badge.
Yeah, that too.
Rim badge, not it.
I also wanted to hit on one thing too that Mr. Larry Legend said. He said, because I didn't really read his description until just now. He said, I like my build's ability to take the center out of the paint. When they switch deep fades really helps is if a defensive four-man tries to force me off the three in the rec. I'm really guarded because of the defensive takeover. I thought I could change it, so I guess he mentions he could change it. Maybe his. I guess if his.
I don't blame you for that one because we definitely all got baited. So
yeah.
I don't blame you for that one, Larry Legend.
I guess maybe his mindset, like with the, and I'm always just trying to see like the positive in the build. Maybe he's thinking like he can just no matter who's on him, it's a mismatch. Like he's 290, 7'2", like. So it doesn't matter.
He better be getting buckets.
Yeah,
like, he's got this build. He better be scoring that ball.
If you're gonna use this build, Larry, you better be like an offense. I'm like Dirk times 2. Like you need to be a dog with this build offensively. Like no lie, bro. Like you better be getting buckets. If you're not, the build's irrelevant. You can't finish at the basket like that. Defensively, you're okay, but you're slow. I'm gonna give him a 4 out of 10 on this one. Just because and like Swiss said, like he could have just done so much more. You can still be a dog shooter and not need to like put all the attention towards that. You don't need 30 shooting badges. I would switch your defensive badges a little bit. You're 7'2", which is, and I'm just being straight with you. Like that's not the meta, especially if you're playing like Pro-Am and Rec. Like it's not the meta. And 290 is way too much, so I would drop that a ton. Now again, if you're gonna be, if I run into you and you give up my team 30, then you got me. Like I mean, I probably should have given you a better rating, but like just looking at face value, I don't love the build, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
Wow.
No, the only reason I'm gonna give it a 6 is because only if he's guarding the corner. If he's not playing to the traditional center role, it's a 6. Like if he's guarding corner on defense and playing corner on offense, maybe. Because I mean, this dude's not gonna miss. He could shoot a post fade. Like, it's the same thing as the other build that we talked about earlier.
It kind of is. Like it's almost
pretty much that small ball 4.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna get, but it's a little bit better because he kind of like focused on what he wanted to do, right? Like
Correct.
your pure sharp pie chart, he maxed out the pure sharp. So I'm gonna give him 1 grade up. The Nevs kind of was all over the place. But yeah, no, I mean if this guy playing the center role, like setting the screen and guarding pick and roll, it's a 1. I mean, I'm sorry. This dude's in molasses. Like, we're gonna set a big body, get the switch, and he's toast. Like, he can't guard nobody. So yeah, but if you play in the corner, you could bait a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You're 7-2, get your little rebounds. Just do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, 97 post rate is pretty cool out the corner too. On offense,
For sure. That's definitely glitchy. That's glitchy.
Yeah, so like if you play in the corner on both ends, it's a 6,
Yep.
6, 7. But if it's a traditional center role, he's setting the screen, guarding pick and roll, it's a 1. Like put it in Rice, it's done. So
And Swizz, before you go, that made me like think of something because I don't know how like they submit these bills and stuff, or because they're allowed to like put in like a paragraph like to explain for like future references for like the Rate My Build series and stuff. If you guys could like put like, don't waste too much time doing it, but if you could put like, are you playing the corner like when you're playing Prime or Rec, or are you playing in the pick and roll, especially on these bills that are like 50-50?
Questionable ones.
It's because I think it'll make it easier for us to like solve the mystery of your build, quote unquote. So I think that would be great to do in the future. Yep.
I'll give him a 4. I mean, you better, since I gave you a 4, you better be dropping 30 with these post fades. Like these post fades better be on next level. Like if not, like you're gonna. I gotta give you a 2 with the other guy. But if you're scoring the ball, I'll give you a 4. You just could have made the build so much better. Like I said earlier, I just don't think you needed all those shooting badges. But if you're putting them to work, hey man, props to you. Maybe you could even get up to a 6 in my book if you're putting the ball in the basket on a regular.
Yeah, you're
but
then we can't say
the weight and height just bothers me so much. Like that bothers me.
Bro, he's a pure sharp 297.
You're right. Wolf, if he's getting buckets like
he's out the corner though, it has to be out the corner. If he's guarding pick and roll, send the screen.
Wait, what? No, what about if he's playing he could be playing the wing on offense, just shooting heads.
No.
Oh man. All right, yeah. My final rating will be a 4.
Okay.
If you're dropping buckets though in your head, just give yourself up to a 6. But if not, then yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed episode 3 of Rate My Build. We had some high rankings, some lower rankings, and a lot in between too, and some fun appearances by Shaq. We had Kobe, we had Larry Legend, and also dropped another 2K Lab code.
Yeah, and for that 2K Lab code, you guys just comment down below, what can we do, or what are you looking for to get better at the 2K game itself? Could be advice, could be tutorials, could be coaching. Make something up. I don't know. Just
Definitely.
Think something. What are you looking for? Also, don't forget, we do have memberships now on the channel for a low price of 99 cents.
Oh no. Edit, cut.
Oh, cut? No, we're not cutting because you can use the emotes in chats in our premieres. You guys probably saw them getting used. We spam them up a bunch. We got Rate My Build emotes. We have the Pacers Gaming logo emotes. It's a fun time.
It is fun, and it turns your name green, so you stick out from everyone else.
Turns your name green. That's right.
Cool.
And for our Hall of Fame members, we put you on the end of every video.
Yeah.
You'll see probably Versa and Javi Chavi,
our guys,
2 Hall of Fame members at the end of this one. Cody, this is it. This is the end.
All right.
So from Cody and Spencer and all of Pacers Gaming, we'll see you guys next time. You didn't do the thing.
I did it earlier. It works. Ready?
Sure.
I'll throw it to you on 2K Lab code.
Anytime.
So you're in. All right. Anytime. You're just cheesing at the camera. Oh gosh. This is you.
I'm good. Whenever.
Game show host.
Is it even recording?
Right. Okay, I see the red dot. I freaked out.
I know
for
it's
a second.
recording.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.